Squirrels are extremely intelligent creatures. They possess good adaptable qualities, and are capable of living almost anywhere. They are fast learners. A recent study, by the University of Exeter, showed that squirrels learn by observing its environment. They are capable of memorizing the easiest route up a tree to get back and forth from their homes. In what seems to be a combination of memory, smell, and recognition, squirrels can store food and remember with accuracy nearly everything they hide. They have the ability to learn from their mistakes, which becomes almost impossible to catch all of them, because once they learn of the location of your traps, they will smartly avoid them. We may look them as annoying little creatures, but the fact is that squirrels are cunning, determined, and just plain stubborn. Ants are incredibly smart creatures. Having more than 12,000 species, ants first appeared on the Earth around 140 million years ago, during the Jurassic period, when dinosaurs roamed the land. These tiny creatures began farming about 50 million years before humans even thought to raise their own crops. Being a social insect, they live in vast interconnected colonies, and can lift several times their own body weight. They follow a complex society, and an extremely fascinating communication system, to coordinate in massive groups, to build nests and hunt for food. Ants use a variety of signs to navigate, such as sun position, polarized light patterns, wind direction, slope and ground texture. Indeed, the list of signals ants can utilize for navigation is probably greater than for humans. Though they are small, they have the ability to withstand any catastrophe that would wipe another species. Humans want to believe that they are the smartest creatures on the planet. But the more we understand octopuses, the more it seems that we may not be alone in our ability to solve problems. Octopuses can learn by observation, an ability that many animals do not have. They can change their colors and recognize different forms. Having conceptual thinking, an octopus can find the solution by itself. It can open the plug of a bottle to get to the lobster inside. Besides mammals and birds, octopuses are the only animals known to play. Octopuses can navigate their way through mazes, solve problems quickly and remember those solutions. They have the largest brains of any invertebrate. The common octopus has about 130 million neurons in its brain. Octopuses live just 3 to 5 years, a fact that limits their abilities of accumulating information. Many believe that if octopuses had lived more, they would have been the dominant intelligence on Earth. Elephants are among the most intelligent, socially intricate, and emotionally complex non-human species. They have the largest brain of any land animal. The ability of elephants to learn is impressive. They can recognize themselves in a mirror, something that is extremely rare in the animal kingdom. They learn to feed, use tools, and understand their place in their social structure. Elephants' capacity for memory and emotions is remarkable. In the wild, these highly social animals demonstrate helpfulness, compassion, and empathy. They are also one of the few non-human animals to suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder. Their trunks and feet generate seismic activity that allows them to communicate with one another on a wide variety of subjects. Elephants can recognize 12 distinct tones of music and recreate melodies. The insight of the elephant is particularly significant, as they are the only non-human animals to mourn their dead, perform burial rituals, and return to visit graves. When it comes to man's best friend, smart means different things to different people. Some people feel an obedient dog is smart, while others believe that a dog with a mind of her own is more intelligent. Dogs are considered smart by most human standards. According to experts, dogs' intelligence can be compared to the intelligence of an average 2-year-old child. Researchers have found that dogs are capable of understanding up to 250 words and gestures, can count up to 5, and can perform simple mathematical calculations. Humans judge dog intelligence primarily on how quickly they learn to obey our commands, how well they perform, and whether they are able to learn human-type stuff, like identifying objects. Because dogs have lived among humans for so long, and undergone so much domestication, some scientists believe they're more like humans than even chimps, and could serve as a model for understanding human social behavior. Scientists have found that pigs are smarter than dogs, and can solve problems just as chimpanzees. Contrary to the popular belief of pigs being unclean and dirty, it is now being proved that they are actually very clean animals. When given a choice, these animals refuse to soil areas where they live or eat. The reason pigs roll around in mud is not because they like to be dirty, but because they don't have sweat glands, and the mud helps their body cool off. Researchers who have studied pigs have learned that they have excellent long-term memories, solve mazes easily, and can comprehend a simple symbolic language. Pigs love to play, and play fight with each other, which makes them socially manipulative with other pigs. They can tell which people are nice to them, and which aren't. They are also able to distinguish between pigs they know, and pigs that are strangers. We all know that rats are intelligent by just being around them. They are students who learn and keep understanding useful concepts. Even though rats have a poor eyesight, they have excellent memory. Once rats learn a navigation route, they never forget it. Many people don't think of rats as being smart, but they are actually very intelligent and easy to train. It is their intelligence which makes them a perfect prospect in psychological studies to help understand human behavior. They can be taught to perform tricks, master puzzles, run through mazes, and even solve simple problems. All they need is a dedicated trainer, and some motivation, usually with a favorite food reward. They learn their names and come when they're called. They beg for time to come out of their cage, to play and interact with their owners. Crows are well known for their intelligence. In fact, the entire Corvidae family is renowned for being the smartest of all birds, and some of the smartest of all animals. A crow's brain is about the size of a human thumb, which is huge relative to its body size. This puts their intelligence on a level with primates, and gives them the ability to solve complex problems. They are one of the few animals capable of using tools to find food and solve problems. They have complex social structures and incredible memories, which allow them to recognize and remember individual human faces. Different areas of a crow's brain light up when it sees a person it perceives as friendly or threatening. A famous 2009 study showed member of a crow family dropping stones in water, gradually raising the level until they could reach a floating worm. There are still many questions regarding dolphin intelligence, but what is known so far is enough to say that these animals are very intelligent. Dolphin brains are more structurally complex than humans. Their forms of communication are complex and diverse. They are creative and playful animals. Their behavior is not mechanical. They seem to enjoy playing, and look for the companionship of other individuals. Their empathy suggests that they experience emotions such as sadness or joy. They have an excellent learning ability, and can successfully transfer their learning to other generations of dolphins. Chimpanzees are among the smartest animals on the earth. They share nearly 98% of the same genetic DNA as humans. Chimpanzees could recognize themselves, and follow extreme social life by expressing emotions, such as caring and mourning. Their incredible intellectual abilities have long fascinated humans. They can make and use tools, hunt collectively, and are capable of advanced problem solving. They have been known to defeat educated people in memory exams. They can also be taught to use computers to solve numerical problems. Perhaps not entirely surprising, given that chimpanzees happen to be the closest relatives to humans in the animal kingdom.